So I went with my dad and a few of my cousins and my aunt and uncle. We were all teenagers at the time. On that first trip, I met a young boy who was 5 at the time. His name was Moshi, and I loved him so much that I remember calling my mom when we got to Thailand and saying, I found this boy and he's so great and he's so wonderful. And she said, she recalls me going on for 10 minutes about him when finally she said, can you put your dad back on the phone? And when my dad picked up, she said, do I need to be getting a room ready? Because it sounds like this little boy is coming home with you. But so returning to the States, I was 14 years old. I said, I want to sponsor him. And it was my last trip. He was 17, so he spoke fluent English. And when I went to leave, it was really early in the morning. I went to walk down the stairs and he waited up for me. And before I left, he gave me the biggest hug and he said, thank you for sponsoring me. You've changed my life. So International Promise Foundation, or IPF, was formed in 2013, and we are a nonprofit organization. Our mission is right out of James 1:27, to help care for the orphans and widows. Bangladesh is where our heart lies right now with this home that we found there. There's many reasons why we chose to form a partnership with Help Bangladesh. First and foremost is it's a Christian organization in the midst of a highly populated Muslim and Hindu country. On average, we're taking between 20 and 50 new children every year into the home. Children come to the home as young as 5 and they can stay till anywhere in their mid-20s. So after they finish their elementary, middle school, high school program, as we would consider it, they do have the option to move on to our Joy Hostel. So we have an apartment building in the city where these children are living, and they're doing university, college classes to further their education. There's something very special about caring for a child but leaving them in their native environment and culture. That's really how we go about generational change and raising up a generation for Christ. With the sponsorship program that we do, a couple of things that set us apart is that we're underwritten. So when you sponsor a child for $40 a month, all of that money goes over. But I think what we love most about it is the personal connection we make with our friends. So nowadays you don't hear the term pen pal very often, but we really do allow children or youth in our program, or even adults or senior citizens, the opportunity to connect personally with a child. What we've really learned is that a child doesn't thrive and a child can't really know the love of Christ unless someone is partnering with them spiritually. So once a year, our organization takes a trip to the children's home, and we love to open this up to our entire donor base. Or even if you don't donate to IPF, we still want to encourage you to come with us, because it'll change your life one way or another. God doesn't call us as his followers to live our lives comfortably. He calls us to really step out into the unknown and to be daring for his kingdom. And so sometimes it's scary to sign up for a program or to commit to, I'm going to do this $40 a month. Sometimes I have families who beat up on themselves almost. Oh, I forgot to write, or I didn't make this big, strong personal connection. I think first and foremost, it's important to remember that just from your giving of the $40 a month for sponsorship, that's what those children need to live and to breathe and to survive. But the icing on the cake is to be praying for them. And the idea that you could bring this into your home, that's doing kingdom work right in your own home. And that it's undeniable that it's going to change your life and the lives of your children or grandchildren, however you're using the program. And it's also going to change the life and the child of Bangladesh, and the life of a child in Bangladesh. There's no greater gift that you can give a child than to show them love. And this program is based around that sole fact, is you're going to show them love, you're going to show them compassion, and you're doing it because Christ loves you, and you show that to them through child sponsorship.